So we just found out that it looks like Deontay Wilder is back. Appears to be eyeing a return date of June 27th. He's going to be stepping in there against Tyrell Herndon. Now look, a lot of people haven't heard about Tyrell Herndon, okay? And that's because the guy, and I say this with all due respect, but the guy's nobody. He's not a contender. He's not going to be anybody. 5 losses, 4 knockouts on his record. Last time he got stopped was against Richard Torres. Now Richard Torres is no slouch. Olympic silver medalist, big prospect. He's actually going to be fighting coming up this week. But my point is this. Richard Torres, he was just a prospect at the time, and he's not even a puncher. The guy comes out, great work rate, great combinations, a lot of things that he does well. The future is incredibly bright for Richard Torres. But he got stopped in the second round. So when we're looking at Deontay Wilder, he's stepping in there against a soft touch. He's stepping in there against the guy he's supposed to be. Now, that being said, the real question isn't whether or not Deontay Wilder is going to win this fight. I think he's going to be a big favorite coming into it. Everybody expects him to win. He should be able to land that big punch. Herndon, his balance isn't great. He looks a little bit awkward moving around. He's there to be hit. He doesn't have great footwork, all of those things. That's what Deontay Wilder needs. He needs to be able to come back, make a big splash, right? For his self-confidence, for the fans, for all kinds of things. Maybe set up this big payday for him, because that's what we're talking about here. The only way in which Deontay Wilder is going to be making any kind of a big splash, any kind of a big anything, is going to be a big payday. Potentially. We don't know yet, but potentially, maybe in a second fight, maybe in the third fight coming back, but that's all got to be set up because his days of fighting at the elite level are over. Some people would make the argument that he was never an elite level fighter. I'm not going so far as to say that. The man held a piece of the belt. The man was out there starching everybody that they put in front of him, stretching them out. Maybe that was a product of matchmaking. Maybe that was a product of the division being kind of weak at the time, whatever you want to say. Now, we already know he steps in there. He's not going to be able to beat the elite of the elite. He lost to Tyson Fury. There's nothing. He's got absolutely nothing coming were he to step in there against a guy like Alexander Usyk. Personally, I don't think he would fare well against anybody at the top level, particularly at this point in his career. Okay, the guy's he lost a step. Whatever you want to say about him, his skill level being low, never being elite, he had the punching power, the ridiculous, just one-handed knockout nuclear bomb punching power. He had that. And for the most part, he was able to get it off on basically everybody. Even when he lost the fights to Tyson Fury, he was able to go out there and land that shot and drop the man, right? So for whatever you want to say, he was able to go out there and do that. But now we're at a point in his career where he's not even able to land that shot. Remember when he was when we saw him out there when he was moving around a bunch, trying to be light on his feet, using lateral movement and dancing all over the ring, and he holds on to it too much. He doesn't let it go. That's what you see from guys. They get older, all of a sudden they don't let the punches go anymore. They can still see the things that are going on, but they just don't let their hands go for whatever reason. They're feeling like it's not going to get there in time. It's not going to land the way I want. I don't have the reflexes and the speed that I used to. If I throw it, this guy's going to come back. There's probably a whole bunch of things going through their mind. That's the point Deontay Wilder is at. All that being said, he's going to win this fight most likely. If he wins it, he's going to come back for something else. And that's probably not going to end well for him. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about this comeback? Do you want to see him back in the ring? Do you think he's going to be able to look good in this time? Do you think all of a sudden the time off led to a rejuvenation? It's going to be something great. All of a sudden we're going to see something we haven't seen before. Let me know what you guys think.